Welcome to our official Belize Family Travel Series, where we are going to show you the real, unfiltered, unforgettable magic of Belize City and the island, especially that gem called San Pedro. Now listen, before you even think that this is just another vacation vlog, no, this is not that. It's not even close. We ain't come here to flex, but we did come here to educate, entertain, and get you inspired to grab that passport, get out the country, and start traveling. In this 5-day journey, we're breaking it all the way down. How much it costs to fly to Belize, what you need passport-wise, currency conversion, and how far your dollar really goes. Should you use cash or card? Transportation hacks, like how to rent a golf cart and zip through the islands like a local. Island hopping tips, because San Pedro is just the beginning. And of course, the food, the culture, the excursions, and everything in between. We'll even show you how we maneuvered through Miami layover, got through customs, and made it to the paradise with 2 kids and still had energies left to vibe. And here's the real kicker. If we hit 2,000 likes on this ride, we're running a major giveaway. And here's the real kicker. If we hit 2,000 likes on this series and you subscribe, we're running a major giveaway. We're talking a free passport, travel goodies, and some surprise gifts we can't even mention yet. So hit that like, smash that subscribe, and drop a comment if you're ready to make Belize your next move, because this ain't just a vacation. This is your starter pack to international freedom. Let's get it. Hey y'all, so it's our second day in San Pedro, and yeah, it decided to rain on us. So, no secret beach today. But even with the rain, it's still breezy out, and honestly, it still feels real good. That fresh island air hit different when you're just sitting still, taking it all in. And look at Miss Little Layla. She was the first one up, out there just vibing. She loves nature. Always been like that since she was a little baby. And then out of nowhere, this little butterfly just landed right on her finger. It's like she called it or something. Very peaceful but surreal moment. So yeah, plans might have shifted a little bit, but we still celebrate. We came out here for Day birthday, and we go party all weekend long. Ain't no rain stopping no show. We outside regardless, just moving how the day moves. Today we go see what else San Pedro got going on besides golf carts. Because the island don't stop just because the sun took a break.
First time taking an apple in Belize. It tastes This is the first thing that I taste that tastes, it's sweet, it's sweet. But it tastes like that. Like you can get that big crunch about of it. It ain't that big crunch. It's that taste that I don't like. Like. Oh, this came from the mainland. We bought this from the mainland at the grocery store. So that could be something. We on the island now, man. So we still, yeah.
And then I thought you probably wanted to taste it.
Pretty good. Cocoa out there, yeah, because they known for their chocolate out here. It look yummy. That's one
You can get ready to get.
Right.
I'm good.
So listen, Day Day is still out here celebrating his birthday. And if you know him, you already know it's not just a day, it's a whole vibe. He woke up bringing that city energy right on over to San Pedro. After the birthday groove, we jumped in our golf cart and we rode around a little bit just looking for a morning snack. Nothing too heavy, just something to hold us off before we really start exploring. And that's the beauty of San Pedro. You don't need to set a plan. You just ride, vibe, and the island kind of tell you what to do. Got a travel tip. Now, while we're cruising, let's talk best time to visit San Pedro. The sweet spot, late November to mid-April. That's dry season. Less rain, clear skies, perfect beach weather. We came in early October, and as you can see, it's still nice, but it's technically the rainy season. So be ready for passing showers and pack light but smart. Another travel tip. Also, for my U.S. citizens, when it's time to go home, do not forget about that 72-hour requirement. You gotta fill out the U.S. Customs Declaration form. And depending on how things are moving at the airport, that can sneak up on you. So handle it ahead of time. Screenshot your confirmation, keep a copy in your email, and make sure your passport is easy to reach. You do not want to be in a line scrambling. Trust me. Have your stuff together. Also, keep your entry documents together. Your passport, immigration forms, your flight details, all of it. Stay organized, especially if you're traveling with kids or a group. So, as Day Day just kept the birthday vibes rolling, we were out just enjoying the island, finding food, catching the breeze, and figuring out what the day had for us. One thing about San Pedro, it may be small, but it got a lot of heart. And once you settle in, it feels like home real quick. I'm telling you. So, while we're out here enjoying this San Pedro breeze, riding through these colorful little streets, I gotta share something a few locals put us on too, because they want y'all to enjoy Belize the right way too. They said if you really want to experience Belize at its peak, try coming during their biggest culture month. September is huge. That's when Belize celebrates its Independence Day. It's unmatched. Parades, music, dancing in the streets. It's like the whole country comes alive. Then in November the 19th, they celebrate Garifuna Settlement Day, especially in places like Hopkins. It's a powerful, beautiful celebration of heritage and culture. And don't forget Lobster Fest, which happens around June and July. It's fun, it's fresh seafood, and the whole vibe is just festive and local. We haven't been for those yet, but after hearing how passionate the locals were, we're definitely coming back for it. Let's talk about what you need to bring with you, because being here, I can honestly say, having the right stuff makes a big difference. Here are 15 essentials you want to pack before heading to Belize. Your passport, printed copies of all your travel documents, sunscreen, the sun is strong out here, bug spray for mosquitoes, especially in the evening, a refillable water bottle, a lightweight rain jacket or poncho, comfortable sandals or walking shoes, a dry bag for excursions and boat rides, a portable charger, a power strip. Some hotels don't have enough outlets, small USBs. They're widely accepted, but change will come in Belize dollars. A basic first aid kit, a carbon monoxide detector, just get one period. It don't matter if you're staying in a small or a big hotel. A Wi-Fi hotspot or international SIM card. Don't rely on signal alone, especially on the islands. Trust me, these items aren't just nice to have. They'll make your trip smoother, safer, and way more enjoyable. Belize is beautiful, but when you're prepared, it's next level. Take this as your friendly heads up from somebody who's right here in the moment and want you to feel as ready when you're
Yeah, what that do there? Yeah, they got some, what was them, smoothies?
Yeah, they have.
All kind of different kind of smoothies there, mixed. Talking about fresh. That's that grease be messing up my stomach. As I was a shorty, grease be messing up my stomach, put air in my stomach. I was telling everybody that, man, something my stomach ain't, you know what I'm saying? Steady eating the same burritos, Manny burritos. Steady eating Manny burritos, man. Them suckers good, though.
Yeah, you research
Damn. Them big ass burritos.
can't go wrong with that. You gotta pay $30 for that shit.
I'm telling you, compared to where you gonna get it. Anywhere else. Yeah. Yeah, what that do.
So while we're rolling through San Pedro, we definitely have food on the plane, but a lot of the locals put us on game about what to eat. We didn't get a chance to try all these spots ourselves since some were closed for season cleaning. But based on what we heard, these are the ones you want to have on your list. First up, Elvis Kitchen. This one came up over and over again. Folks say the food is top tier, Belizean and Caribbean flavor. Coconut curry, fresh lobster, that fried chicken. Word is, it's a hit every time. Then there's Caramba, a whole experience. You walk up, pick your seafood from the ice table, and they cook it just how you want it. From red snapper to conch and shrimp. Locals say it's one of the best ways to eat fresh on the island. You got Angular Seafood Restaurant. There's another name that came up heavy in conversation. It's supposed to be low-key, but full of flavor. People say the grilled snapper and lobster tail are must-haves. Lily Treasure Chest sits right off the beach, and everybody keeps telling us it's a go-to for breakfast or lunch. Fried jacks, fresh juice, and seafood right by the water. Sounds like a vibe to me. And then there's Maxie, real hearty, rice and beans, stewed chicken, plantains, comfort food with soul. Even though we didn't get to sit down and try ourselves, the energy and recommendations were solid. So yeah, we missed a few places this round. Traveling during the off season does come with those surprises. We still got the scoop for y'all. If these spots are open when you go, pull up hungry.
It might be COVID. On a little poster, so you know that's what they see the Bulls hats.
That's the only thing you see.
Yeah.
You see Jordan,
Mike, they love us, man. Yeah. Shit, you know, I'm just looking for them. Know you're a tour. But I got on some little, you know what I'm saying, little comfortable shit, you know what I'm saying? I already knew. First pair. I'm just looking at them.
they got left or whatever.
No, oh, you say left. All right, that was left or something.
Yeah,
and
they
then they
gonna
still
leave
gonna
that
use it. They
right
gonna reuse it.
Yeah, don't
It's
touch
long
that.
down.
Yeah, they already restructured.
They putting it in me. What if they putting it in there and somebody else?
Here's the sign. I want you to the sign.
On the way back to Alaya to pick up the girls so we can go grab a bite to eat, me and Day couldn't help but notice all the new developments popping up. Hotels, condos, constructions just everywhere. Got us talking and really to invest. It's one thing to come out here and have a good time, and trust, you should. But if you've been thinking about making a move, investing, or starting something new, don't sleep. Opportunities are out here. You just got to be paying attention.
Came here for a job, my kids and my family. I'm trying to struggle for something, man. So I'm asking for a help for something. Like ananas you want or a book or something. See when we can help you.
Go right here.
Alright, yeah, you know.
Yep.
Alright then.
Yeah, man. We here. Whoa, shit.
Oh.
I need that. But you know what? Let me show you something.
For the kids, you know.
Let me show you. Look.
Yeah. The one you're gonna live forever, you know. Later.
There you go, dog.
Yes. I'll bring it for you.
You good? Get something even like that.
Alright.
Alright, man.
All right, so boom. On our way to scoop up Layla and Nyla from Alaya, something unexpected happened. This random guy just kind of flagged us down like he needed help. And we found out real quick that hitchhiking is a common thing in San Pedro. Now, us being kind-hearted people, we decided to stop and give him a ride. But what we wasn't ready for was this fool had a nerve to ask for money at the end. Like, sir, you just hopped in uninvitedly, and now you want a tip. Yeah, big no-no for us. So just if you're riding around the island, people might wave you down and don't feel pressured to say yes. Anyway, we finally got to the girls. Layla and Nyla were ready to roll, and now it was officially time to eat. We decided to hit up Sammy's, a local spot that came highly recommended. We were excited to finally sit down and try some real Belizean flavor. But while we're on the way, let me give y'all a quick travel tip that'll save you some stress. Make sure you got enough phone storage. Either clear your phone before your trip or bring an extra SIM card or storage card for all your photos and videos. I didn't plan ahead on this one, and I end up hijacking Day phone, the girl's phone, everybody's phone. But anybody with space became the family photographer. So if you're trying to capture everything and not miss a moment, make sure your storage situation is solid from day one. Even though it didn't go exactly how we planned, we made it work. It's part of the adventure. And trust, we were just getting started.
Sure, no problem. No problem. Life will be more time. Don't let no man. We'll put you on.
No problem. Welcome, welcome.
Yes.
So
What's your name again?
My name is Chris.
Chris. Okay.
Welcome, folks.
Yeah.
So, all prices are in Belizean dollars. Okay. If you have any questions, allergies, let me know, okay? Pretty simple. Fried jacks, a Belizean staple. It's basically flour dough that's deep fried. We serve them with powdered sugar on top of it, or you can have it cheese stuffed as well, okay? We put American cheddar cheese in it, and we deep fry it.
There they go right there.
Yeah,
that's how they look right there.
Powdered sugar fried jacks.
That's one I'm trying.
Yep.
Okay.
Well, I'll give you a few minutes to go through the menu.
Okay.
Take your time, no rush, okay?
So there's a lot of stuff going on. Now my egg the way you want it. One egg, toast, bacon, and sugar, and space down there.
You can have both menus in them. You can have the both menus, either breakfast or lunch, okay?
Okay.
So this one, flapjacks. So fried jacks, here's a picture of them. They're similar to a beignet or sopapilla, but traditionally they're out without sweetness. But we provide powdered sugar on top of them. You can have them cheese stuffed, or you can have the breakfast style. It has fried beans, scrambled eggs, mozzarella cheese, lettuce, tomatoes, and your choice of protein. We have bacon, sausage, ham, and brisket. And that's kind of beautiful.
All the donuts, though, huh? Hoagies at the bottom. Philly cheese steak. Oh no, I might go with the steak and cheese, mozzarella semi-sauce, hot submarine. You want a Philly? Oh, these are 7-inch for $18. Okay, that looks good. Look delicious.
Yes, that's right. Powdered sugar on top.
Yummy.
Yeah, I be fried jacks. Yeah, fried jacks. Please just stuff. Bro. I ain't even like potato salad till I got out here. My lady just called me out. I don't like potato salad. And she was like, you ever taste Belizean potato salad? I'm like, no. Bro, the rice, bro, the potato salad was different. What you watching me for, Layla? Watching me? Wow. Yeah, everything good, guys.
Enjoy, folks.
Thank you.
Yeah, appreciate it, guys. Bro, it's half to the U.S. It's half to the U.S. My stuff fell out. What's that? Whoops.
We wrapped up at Sammy's. We had to give that spot a shout out again. You gotta try it at least once if you're visiting San Pedro. The the food on point. And what make it even better is they just don't serve Belizean food. They got all type of food, American, Greek, and much more. It's really one of those hidden gems, but don't forget they close early, like around 3 o'clock p.m. And I believe they're closed on Wednesday, so hit it early and don't wait too long. After eating, we dropped the girls off back at the Laya to get dressed and chill for a bit. While Day got ready for his birthday massage right by the Caribbean Sea. Listen, straight up, this was a moment. It was giving peace, relaxation, and soft life. And if you know Day, you know he was soaking it all up. For real, for real. It was a vibe.
How you feeling, baby?
That good. That feel too good. Oh, something different. That's
Different?
Man, I swear to God, something different. On the real, something different. Like you gonna know the difference. You gonna say, oh, okay. Oh, that's what they doing.
Once he finished getting that birthday pampering, we scooped the girls up and we went on back to the beach.
I can break this. Girl, I don't know. You clean it. I think that is a seashell. I don't know, but it looks interesting. You put it in water and you can see. What Nyla got in her hand? I ain't say that water. You want that thing right there? What's that?
I don't know what that is.
Look like a bone, huh? Look at layers. Some crawling. You see it? Oh yeah.
You better not be crawling on me. What's the crawling on me?
Is that a shrimp? Oops. Wow.
And that's when we spotted something that was right up our alley, jet skis, parked up and ready for action. It was perfect because we had planned to head out to Secret Beach, but since the weather had switched up on us and brought out a little rain, we decided to keep it local. We didn't want to take that little 40-hour-minute ride. Now, but don't get it twisted. Secret Beach is where a lot of the action happens, if you're not doing an official excursion. But when the weather's off, sometimes it's best just to explore what's right in front of you. And that's exactly what we did. And Day, man, he was amped. When we saw those jet skis, like birthday energy hit level 10 real quick. So we were like, let's see what this island life's talking about today. Let's hop on and make the most out of it. I was a little nervous. And that's honestly what makes Belize, and especially San Pedro, so dope. You can go from chill to thrill in a matter of minutes, if that's what you want to do. Whether it's riding the golf carts, grabbing food, or catching a jet ski, it's all within reach. Also, just a reminder, this is a great place for a birthday, anniversary, or just a relaxing getaway. That's why we picked a Laya autograph collection. It gave us that touch of luxury with a laid-back feeling. From the ocean views to the way they take care of their guests, it really sets the tone for the entire trip. So if you're enjoying the series so far, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Let us know in the comments if you're celebrating something or you're just thinking about making Belize your next stop. We got plenty more coming your way.
Yeah, bingo. Yeah, that's perfect. You don't even know that's my car. Babe, look.
I see.
Yeah. See that? Black is over.
I'm breaking up with you. Excuse me? I'm going to Columbia once you graduate high school. Country?
Name is
University.
David Hawkins.
You're probably just
Let's go for an HAWKINS.
I just see myself being someone, you know.
Queen and like, which ones y'all gonna get?
We'll do that.
It's recording.
Now, before we go hopping on these jet skis, let's keep it real for a second. The water is beautiful, but it is also powerful. Don't get too caught up in the fun that yet you forget this ain't just playtime. If this is new for you, take your time, learn the basic, wear that life jacket, and don't be too proud to say you're not comfortable. I know I'm not all the way at ease, but we gonna see how this goes. And sometimes, yeah, you don't have a solid plan, but things still fall into place. That's cool. That's the part of the adventure. But never let your spontaneous overrides your safety. This is your life. Don't let excitement cloud your judgment. Stay alert, stay humble, and stay safe.
Worry about Kelly. Oh. Yeah, that water. Put trips in that water.
One foolish, already that cool. Not too hard.
I don't want it cool. I want it hot.
Now you gotta take the shoes off.
Walk out there, huh? I ain't been. This my first time in the water out here. Y'all don't even know. We
If you want, you can pick up your jet.
Oh, if I should take these
Take
off?
your,
If you want, you can keep it on. Here's the
Yeah, I just, oh, you saying, oh, yeah. I just wear them already. Hey,
Hold on.
Ooh, that don't feel, oh, look, I just wear it again. Look, I'm feeling wild.
Let me feel.
Come on,
Her thing ain't on, is it? What's that back strap? The back strap of hers?
Oh, you just got it tight. Come on. Let her just tie the strap. What strap?
The last one on the back. See for it now or no? You ain't got to. It says Sandra. I guess.
Man, you think I should have on my shoes, my feet back? Yeah, you know what?
Well, I mean,
Yeah, cause my feet back. Like if I gotta get I'm saying, you need to use my feet. It's like a little rough, dog. That shit ain't gonna fall off.
Niley gotta hold on.
So, Betty and Nyla are up first on the jet skis. And when I say Nyla was hyped, she was ready. She's out of the daredevil for real. No hesitation, no questions, just let's go, daddy. And off they went like they had done this 100 times before. Meanwhile, you got me and Layla. We on shore, chilling, watching, cheering, low-key holding our breath every time they hit a wave. Layla was like, yeah, I'm good on that. I'm just here to supervise. And I feel her. Every adventure ain't for everybody, and that's okay. But standing there watching them slice through their water, laughing and living so free, I couldn't help but think. This is why I kept telling folks, get your passports, for real. Everybody in your house needs one, not just for big fancy trips or Instagram pics, but basically sometimes you just need a break, a reset, a little escape from whatever been weighing you down. Whether it's a 9 to 5, the endless errands, or just feeling stuck, you owe yourself joy. And sometimes joy looks like your kid riding a jet ski in San Pedro in the Caribbean Sea with the biggest smile on their face. Sometimes it looks like sitting still, soaking in the sun with your daughter, watching the people you love the most have the time of their lives. And if you're wondering, jet ski rentals was $100 for about 30 minutes. That's it. 30 minutes of laughter, speed, ocean spray, and memories you don't forget. So yeah, maybe the jet ski life ain't for everybody, but the freedom to choose, the chance to experience, that's what that passport gives you. Don't sleep on it.
Okay. Seen the kids. I was gonna go over there, but I seen them. Okay, yes, I see that. So, babe, they right there. They don't want to do nothing. You don't want to do nothing?
Okay.
You get on?
Yeah.
Come on, okay. Okay, come on.
I gotta come this way?
you can get that right here. I can't feel.
You gonna
finally wrapping up this whole jet ski experience. Day did his big one. Still out celebrating his birthday like it's a national holiday. You couldn't tell him nothing. San Pedro turned him into a whole action movie star. And listen, moments like this, you don't want to leave them to chance. Book your excursions early, for real, especially out here in places like San Pedro, Secret Beach, or even if you're making that quick hop on over to Kikauka. Things fill up fast, especially during peak seasons, and you don't want to be the one standing on the beach watching everybody else ride off because you didn't look it up or you didn't lock it in. Let me give you a quick rundown on some of the popular excursions folks always love out here. The jet skis, which cost around $100 for 30 minutes. Snorkeling at Pole Chain and Shark Ray Alley, usually around $60 to $90 per person. But remember, go to their websites, check out the real prices. Things do change, and depending on the season, you might end up coming out cheaper, or if it's that time and it's peak, you'll probably be out of way more money. They got private sunset cruises, which runs about $300 to $500, but that's for a group. The Blue Hole Flyover Tour, this one is the splurge, and it costs around $250 to $300 per person. Secret Beach day trips. It's free to get over there. Now, it's a lot of foods and drinks over there, but that do add up, so make sure you bring that money. Island hopping tours, around $100 to $150 per person, usually includes foods and drinks. Trust me, booking ahead not only saves you time, it helps you budget smarter before your trip even starts. After all that excitement, we headed back to Alaya to just breathe the vibes. Immaculate. We hit the pool, let the girls splash around, and just kick back. It's our last night in San Pedro, so me and Day decided to step out one last time, do a nightcap, just the two of us. The girls were good, relaxing back at the hotel, and we were like, let's just make one more ride through town. It was dark out, but San Pedro still very much alive. The streets buzzing, people cruising in golf carts, music blasting from every direction. You could still smell the street food too. Locals still out there doing their thing on the corners, cooking, selling, just, hey, out here. You got folks laughing, speakers bumping, families walking, tours vibing. It's a whole mood. What I love is that even at night, you feel safe. You feel chill. Ain't nothing chaotic. The town is lit up enough to see everything, but dim enough to feel real, authentic. Like the day doesn't end just because the sun goes down. San Pedro has its own rhythm. So we kind of just cruised slow, took it all in, that breeze, that warm air. And it's like San Pedro was giving us our final little goodbye tour. Tomorrow we hop back on the San Pedro Belize water taxi, headed back to Belize City for one last night before flying out Monday. But tonight was all about gratitude, about soaking up every last drop of this trip before it becomes a memory. Even though it's around 8 p.m., everything started winding down in San Pedro around 9 and 10 o'clock p.m. But the people will still be cruising in their golf carts. Just remember, drive slow, keep your lights on, watch for people in potholes, and don't leave valuables in the cart. Belize move chill, but stay aware and respect the local pace. Oh, and another thing, it is so chill, even the dogs down here be chilling. They don't even mess with you. That's how chill it is. It's our last night here, so we just gonna have to double back around for another trip in DC. Well, now look, Later on, as we taking this little one last cruise through San Pedro, the lights were on. Restaurants was back open again, and that easy breezy vibe hit us all over. That's what makes Belize special. This island moves at its own pace, and when you stop trying to rush it, that's when you will finally get a chance to enjoy it. Let's be real, some of y'all are going to show up to Belize with a checklist. You want to make sure you get your money's worth. You're trying to do this, see that, eat here, take 100 pictures, and I get it. You worked hard to get here, but you gotta chill. Everything doesn't need to be scheduled. Some of the best parts of this trip weren't planned. Only thing really was planned was the hotel room, and of course we knew we had to take the water taxi to the island, and we had our golf carts, of course, reserved. But it was the random street tacos at 9 p.m. It was sitting at the beach doing absolutely nothing. It was watching the locals play music while the dogs literally laid down in the middle of the road like they owned it. That was the kind of peace you can't buy. And let me say this, don't be so uptight around other Americans. We all out here on the same island. Probably went through the same layovers, staying just a few blocks away and still acting like strangers. This is the perfect place to mix and mingle a little bit. Don't be afraid to say what's up, ask for recommendations, or just vibe out together. You never know what kind of connection you'll make. It's easy to forget why you're here, but this moment is not guaranteed. You're on an island in the Caribbean. It's warm, it's peaceful. You don't hear traffic, your phone's not buzzing like back home. The little window of peace is rare, so take it in. We always say that we need a break, or we wish life would slow down. And then when you finally get that chance, you're too busy trying to control it. Don't do that. Let Belize slow you down. Let the quiet hit, let that breeze remind you that you're alive and well. Now for us, the trip has been beautiful, but if I'm being honest, this feels more like a grown-up getaway. If you're looking for a real reset, if you and your partner needs a recharge, or even if you just want to treat yourself to some solo peace, Belize will deliver. There are family things to do, of course, but this one, it hits best when it's just you and the vibe. We'll be heading back to Belize City tomorrow, spending one last night before flying out. But this ride, the cruise through San Pedro, with everything lit up just right, people smiling, music floating in the air, this is what we'll remember. So if you're thinking about booking that trip, do it. But when you get here, let's go. Put the phone down, talk to people, sit still, laugh more. Just live in the moment. But remember, you gotta always watch your surroundings wherever you go. So this is how we're ending our night. Rooftop at Alaya. And let me tell you, it is stunning up here. You got a full 360-degree view. Ocean one way, the town is lit up the other. Just straight vibes all around. This spot is like the cherry on top of the whole San Pedro Belize experience. But before we close it out, if you're watching this and you're thinking about taking your own trip to Belize, we got you. We put together a full travel guide called Belize for American Travelers, your ultimate guide to paradise. It's packed with everything we wish we knew before we came. Currency tips, transportation hacks, where to eat, what to avoid, prices for excursions, safety pointers, and more. Whether you're coming as a couple, a family, or just solo and needing to reset, this guide will save you time, money, and stress. You can grab it right now. Link is in the description. And oh, don't forget to check out our Amazon bestseller, Top 10 Travel Mistakes to Avoid, International Vacation Secrets. That one is not just about Belize, it's for any trip you're planning. We break down how to avoid these rookie mistakes people make when flying, booking, and even packing. Straight talk, no fluff. That's really what Belize teaches you. Slow down and enjoy the little things. Now, if there's anything you feel like we didn't cover, drop it in the comments. Questions, suggestions, something you're still curious about. We love talking, and we'll either answer you directly or cover it in another video. All the details, links, and resources are in the description below, including how to follow us. And yep, we're ending this trip just how we started it. Together, dancing, vibing, and soaking it all in. We've been on boats, jet rides, golf carts, and now we're just 2 feet in the sand, music in the background, living in the moment. So from us to you, thanks for watching. Thank you for vibing with us. And remember, you don't have to be rich to explore the world. You just got to start somewhere. And Belize might just be there somewhere.